Hey team, here is a cool down that you can use after any workout. Cooling down is super important to make sure that you reduce the risk of injury and make sure that you feel good for the rest of your day. Let's do this. Let's start with the neck and shoulders by folding our hands in behind, reaching our hands down as low as possible, tilting our head to one side. Inhale, and as you exhale, look up. Hold that for about 5 seconds. Inhale, and look down. Inhale, look up. We're going to repeat this 3 times. Inhale, look down, and one more time. Inhale, look up, and inhale, look down. Good. Straightening out that neck. Again, reaching those hands down and tilting to the other side. Deep breath. Look up. Deep breath. Look down. Deep breath. Look up. Deep breath. Look down. Deep breath. Look up. Deep breath. Look down. Very nice. Now what I'd like everyone to do is fold your hands in front. Try and get your shoulders to touch each other in the front. Round out that back and really try and reach the mid-back towards the ceiling and try and get your shoulders to touch one another. You won't be able to though because your collarbone's in the way. Good, now let's fold those hands behind again, and now I want you to lift your chest as high as possible. Notice how I can't maintain my clasp, but I try and maintain my fingers interlocked together. Deep breath. Again, fold in front, round out that back. And one more time, in behind, reach those hands down and open up that chest towards the ceiling. You're gonna feel this in your chest, in your shoulders. Oh, it's gonna feel really good. One more time, okay? Fold in front, round out that back. And finally, reach behind, reach down. Open up that chest as much as possible. Very nice. Okay, now we're gonna go into some Jefferson curls, so we're really gonna hit the entire posterior chain here. So, hands on the thighs, and now what I want you to do is I just want you to one vertebrae at a time. Just melt all the way down to your ankles. You can grab onto your ankles if you want, and then from here we're going to come all the way back up. Keep those legs straight. We're going to do everything 3 times, so let's do this again. Jefferson curl. And one last time. Very important to breathe between all movements, or during all movements, I should say. And come on back up. Very nice. Okay, now we're gonna go into something called a Samson stretch. A Samson stretch, we're targeting those hip flexors. You might also feel a little bit of tension release in your quads, but the hip flexor is the main target here. So I want everyone down on one knee. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna grab my mat. If you're on a hard surface, make sure that you have something to protect your knees. Okay, so I'm down on 1 foot, 1 foot and 1 knee. Now from here, I want you to advance your hip, flex your glute, tighten up that glute, and reach nice and tall. Comme j'ai dit en anglais, on veut ressentir l'étirement dans la fléchisseur de la hanche. Non seulement ça, aussi un peu dans les quadriceps, dans les cuisses, mais on veut ressentir principalement dans la fléchisseur de la hanche. 3, 2, 1, on change à l'autre côté. Je prends une grande respiration. J'essaie d'atteindre le plafond, d'atteindre mon bras vers le plafond. Gotta mix in a little bit of French here. Nice, we're gonna do the other side again. Like I said, we're doing everything 3 times. This time, cette fois-ci, allez plus profonde dans ton étirement. So go a little bit further, a little bit deeper into your stretch. So reach and breathe. Keep that chest up. Focus on driving your hips down and forward. And now switch to the other side. Reach and sit forward. And switch over to the other side. Ok, on change à l'autre côté. Pour la dernière fois, on essaie d'aller dans le profondeur de notre étirement. And switch to the other side for one last time. After the workout, we don't want our muscles to tighten up. On veut éviter la raideur dans nos muscles après chaque entraînement. Bravo tout le monde. Ok, on va passer maintenant au demi-selle, half saddle. So we're going to have a seat on the floor. We're going to tuck one leg in behind. Okay, and notice how the top of my foot is on the floor. If the side of your foot, if the instep of your foot is in contact with the floor, you're going to have some bad tension in your knee, some torsion, I should say. So please make sure that you keep the top of your foot on the floor. Okay, haut du pied sur le plancher pour éviter la torsion du genou, parce que ça va causer de la douleur et ce n'est pas bien pour le genou. Ok, alors on tient ça pour 3 grandes respirations. et on fait la même chose sur l'autre côté. Alors je mets l'autre pied en arrière, le haut du pied sur le plancher. We're going to stay here for 3 deep breaths. I'm reaching over top. Vous pouvez ressentir un peu dans la fléchisseur de la hanche, mais le muscle ciblé, c'est la cuisse. Okay, we want to target the quads here, not necessarily the hip flexor, but you can feel a stretch in your hip flexor during this one as well. Awesome job, everyone. So the reason I want you to stay for at least 3 deep breaths here is because 3 deep breaths, 1 deep breath usually represents about 10 seconds. If you're really inhaling until your lungs are full and exhaling, then it'll represent 10 seconds. So 30 seconds per side. Finally, we're going to do the pigeon stretch. On va faire la pigeon. Alors, on va amener un pied devant l'autre genou, le genou opposé. Et là, on va descendre les hanches le plus profond que possible. Et on va garder cet étirement comme ça. So we're going to put one foot in front of the opposite knee. We're going to try and keep the tibia, the lower leg, in line or parallel with our collarbone. Okay, now I'm not quite there yet, and you may not be either. You may be there, maybe not. But I want you to just feel that stretch in your glute. Okay, we're targeting the glutes here, and I want you to sit down as low as possible. Deep breath. With each deep breath, try and sink further into that stretch. Okay? Deep breaths here. And relax. Let's switch over to the other side. Watch this. I'm going to come back into a plank. You could also just come back to a kneeling position. And then you can get that other foot in front of the opposite knee. Sit down nice and low. Deep breath. Si jamais vous voulez juste avancer votre pied un petit peu, vous allez ressentir plus un étirement que si vous laissez à la même place. And finally, come on back to a kneeling position. Ok, agenouillez-vous, écartez vos genoux, asseyez-vous sur les talons. Mettez vos mains devant vous et mettre la tête entre les bras. Okay, so child's pose. So we're sitting on our heels, knees are wide. We're sitting down as low as we can, and we're pushing our head through our arms. And that is it for the cool down today. You guys stay there. I'm going to sign off by saying thank you for being a part of this cool down. Merci de faire partie de cette retour au calme. Je vous souhaite une merveilleuse journée et on se voit dans la prochaine vidéo.